They say communication is everything in a relationship, right? But what happens when a man actually opens up? When he finally shows his vulnerable side, and instead of deeper connection, she pulls away. It's a contradiction no one really talks about. She says, "I want emotional intimacy," but when you give it to her, she flinches. Why this happens, and what it really means. Let's be honest, many women believe they want a man who can express his emotions, and in theory they do. In therapy sessions or deep conversations, you'll hear women say, "I want to feel connected. I wish he'd tell me what's really going on inside. I need more emotional intimacy," and they're being honest. But what they don't often realize is that there's a difference between wanting emotional availability and emotional dependence. Now imagine this. A man finally listens. He trusts her enough to open up. Maybe he's had a tough week. He's overwhelmed. And yes, he tears up. He's not being weak, he's just being real. He tells her what's weighing on him. He shows her that behind the armor, but what happens next? She goes quiet. The connection doesn't deepen. In fact, something shifts. Later, she might say, "I don't know why, but I felt uncomfortable. I want to be there for him, but it felt weird. Something about it made me feel unsafe." Wait, unsafe? From a man crying? Yes, it's not because he did anything wrong. It's because she's been conditioned her entire life to believe that masculinity equals strength, certainty, and protection. So when he becomes emotionally raw, it triggers something unconscious in her. If he's not holding it together, who will hold me? This isn't about her being cold or men not being allowed to have feelings. It's about a deep-rooted expectation society has placed on both genders. Men are told, "Be strong, don't cry, be the rock." Women are told, "Find a strong man, someone who makes you feel safe." So when he shows vulnerability, it challenges that narrative. Even if she's mature, even if she's empathetic, there's often a split-second moment of, "Wait, is this the man who's supposed to protect me?" It's not logical, it's emotional conditioning, and unless it's addressed, it creates a silent gap between them. Here's where it gets painful for men. You're told to open up, but when you do, you're silently judged or pushed away. It creates a dangerous loop. If you stay closed off, she feels distant. If you open up too much, she feels unsettled. So what are you supposed to do? You end up suppressing your emotions, not because you want to, but because you've learned the hard way. Vulnerability, for men, often comes with a price. So, is emotional intimacy doomed? No, but it has to be built with awareness, on both sides. For women, if you say you want a vulnerable man, you have to ask yourself, can you truly hold space for that? Not just when it's convenient or attractive, but when it challenges your own programming of what strength looks like. For men, don't throw your emotional weight on someone who hasn't earned your trust. Vulnerability is sacred. It should be shared, strategically, not desperately. Here's the truth that no one likes to say. Women want emotional depth, but not emotional burden. Men want to be seen, but not judged. Real connection happens when both people rise above their programming. She needs to understand that vulnerability is not weakness. He needs to understand that not everyone is safe to be vulnerable with. And together, they need to relearn what strength and intimacy actually mean. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Have you ever been judged for opening up emotionally? Thanks for watching. Stay strong and stay true.